Okay, so on this full moon in Gemini, it will take us deep into center and peace. So we'll start just lifting your spine. Let go of the day. We got through another Monday, but we have the full moon and the eclipse. So come into good posture. And bring your attention to your breath. Notice how you feel as you breathe. See if you can follow your breath as it comes in through your nostrils, down your air passageways, down into your lungs. And perhaps use your imagination as the blood flow goes out from your lungs with fresh oxygen in it, and then comes back to the lungs to be purified once again. And check in with your body. Notice the sensations you feel. Just kind of ask your body. Your body has its own intelligence. So just ask what it needs during your practice today. And for an affirmation or an intention, we could say, I utilize the energy of the full moon to deepen my connection with my emotions. I utilize the energy of the full moon to connect more fully with my emotions. And then just bring palms into prayer hands. And we'll do a few rounds of attunement to breath. Breathe as you lift. And open, exhale out. And repeat. 2 more rounds. Nice long breaths all the way up to your clavicle bones. And then last time around. And then just bring your palms in front of you and slide your hands forward for a stretch to lengthen and surrender to your intention. And then just lift back up and bring your hands around to the back, and we'll go the opposite direction. Just bring your shoulder blades closer together. Lift the front of your body to stretch, open. Your head is back. So just imagine the full moon above you, shining bright. Come back to center. Just relax your hands on your knees or in your lap and take your head side to side, one ear to the shoulder. Breathe as you come back up. Exhale over into a stretch for your neck. And breathe it up and over. And come back to center and circle around a few times in your shoulders just to loosen up. And reverse. All right. And just take your arms out to the side and a few crisscrosses. And then bend your elbows and swing your arms back. And then circle around in your wrists. And reverse. And fingers. Bring the energy down. Bring some heat in. And then breathe your arms up overhead. Reach. Turn to your left. And just take your right hand onto your left knee and your left arm around back for a twist. Remember to reach up tall. There's that switch word, reach. And press down in your sitting bones. Breathe both arms back up. Just lean back for a moment to switch your feet. And turn your torso to your right. And bring your left hand onto your right knee. And right arm behind you for your twist. So reach up through your crown. Open your crown chakra. Ready to receive inspiration. Our full moon in Mercury, in Gemini, ruled by Mercury, can bring inspiration, new ideas. All right. And And then just bring both arms back up overhead. Reach. Lean back. Bend your knees. Just lift your toes off the floor. Reach your arms forward for a little ab work. And you can use this opportunity to circle around in your ankles. Being grateful for healthy ankles. And then flex and point, flex and point. All right. Okay, so now just let your feet down onto the floor. Reach your torso forward. Reach through your arms and hands. Taking a breath and pull back, lean back, and lift your toes off the floor, and then come into a half boat. And it's nice for a stretch, just keeping the legs together, and take both legs over to your left and your arms to your right. Just uses a few more of your core muscles and your torso. Breathe. Back to center. Exhale as you pass through over to the other side. And then come back to center. Rest for a moment, and we'll come into the full boat, or you'll have the option to come into a full boat. So just reach forward, take in a breath as though you're reaching for that deep breath. And then exhale, pull back, straight spine, lift your toes, lift your legs, either to half boat, or if you feel ready for a full boat, you can lift your legs all the way up, straighten your knees. Now you can also bring your hands over top of your legs as though you're reaching for your toes. And let your legs down. Slide them out. Flex your feet and press the back of your legs against the mat, engaging quadricep muscles. And reach up through your crown, taking a breath. And exhale, just a little forward bend to loosen and see how your legs are doing. And then lift back up and bring your hands around, just an arch for your back. Lift your chest, your sternum and ribs, your chin. Inhale, back to center. Press your legs against the mat. Exhale, hinge forward into a stretch down over your legs. And last time, come up, bring your hands around behind you. Lift your chin and the front of your body. And back to center. Okay, so let's come up standing. If you'd like to go into a ragdoll or head to knee right here before you come all the way up, that's fine. And then separate your feet, toes forward for chair pose. Bend your knees, lower your hips. Bring your arms up overhead. Engage your core muscles here. Utilize that strength and build some more strength there. Breathe, nice deep breath. And just lower your arms down around behind you. Interlace your fingers. Just step your left foot forward, toes forward, bend your knee, and then separate your feet. Lengthen in the back leg for some vinyasa in warrior one legs. So breathe your knee in, exhale it out. You can interlace fingers or hold on to your elbows. Just loosen up in your hips. Breathe, exhale. All right, and then hold your pose. Lift in the front of your body. Stretch through the back heel as you lift and go to the back. Just an arch. Feel that stretch in your psoas on your right side. And come forward. Just bring your hands onto the mat. Press through the back heel. Stretch out the back leg. Come into your sun pose. Lift your chin. All right. So bring the foot in, the whole foot on the floor, toes turned out, heel in, and then you can either keep your fingertips on the floor or come up onto your shin, but straighten that front knee and press back in the hips to lengthen in that leg. Lengthen in your spine as well. Take in a breath. Exhale down over your leg. Inhale, come up onto your fingertips. Exhale down. Once more, inhale, lift. Straighten the knee. See if you can hold it straight. If not, you can let it soften a little bit. Just do the best you can. All right, now lift back up. Bend the front knee and bring your left hand inside and just pivot. Come down into a squat, a half squat, and stretch the back leg on the inner thigh and knee. Okay, we'll come back around to the front, passing through sun pose, keeping the front knee bent, but lift the hips, coming back up, arms around behind you, into warrior one. And then just pull back in the front knee, step in the front or the back leg, step it in to the front, and reach back with your left leg. And a few vinyasa breaths. Inhale the knee in, exhale out. Nice full breaths. Use your ujjayi. Stay lifted in the front of your body. And then hold your pose as you press through the back heel and lengthen up so that you're really stretching in the psoas, groin, back hip is engaged, and just arch to the back. and then release your arms. Come down around front, hands on the floor into sun pose. Just let the back leg slide out a little bit and come into your stretch, your lunge. Okay, and from here, we'll go into the side stretch. So just pivot, bring the back heel down, toes up in a half squat, flex the foot and stretch. So use your pranayama. As you breathe in, take the breath into the area where you feel the stretch happening. And then as you exhale, let it relax. Good. Okay, and we'll come back around. Bring the back foot down, just the ball of the foot. Bend your front knee. Make sure you have a good plant, pressing the soles of your feet into the floor and press up. Bringing your arms, around to the back once again. Let the back foot come down. Just make sure that your hips are still pointing forward and breathe the knee in. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. Breathe in. And as you exhale, hinge forward over the front leg. And you can have your hands on the mat or on your leg to support you to stabilize. Just work towards straightening the knee on that leg. So just inhale up onto your fingertips. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, and we'll hold for a couple breaths here, stretching that front leg. All right. Now just bring the back foot in a couple of inches. Bend the front knee. Come back up into warrior one. And just pull back, inhale, and step it in. All right. And then standing twist, just separate your feet and swing around. And coming back into center, just coming into Tadasana, nice long line. Legs are active and working, core is working. And breathe, arms up overhead. Come into Kali Mudra, interlace all but the index finger, thumbs are side by side. Take the index fingers and point them to the back and reach back as though you're scraping out a peanut butter jar. And then lift the arms up, opening the shoulders. If they still feel a little tight, just bend your elbows and go side to side. And then come to center. Point the fingertips back once again. Reach, scoop, and lift. All right, so you want to feel as though You could fit between two panes of glass here or two walls. Just press down in the soles of your feet, lift in your fingertips, find your hips. Okay, reach up, inhale, and exhale over into crescent moon. Inhale up to center. Exhale over to the other side. And that's a nice one for loosening. So we're just going to repeat it. Reach up. Exhale. Start with your hips. Press your hips over. Reach up and out of your hip. And press down on your feet. Reach up. Inhale. And exhale over to the side. And press down in your feet. Inhale your way back up. Release your hands and relax your arms down to your sides and just shake them out. Loosen up in your shoulders. Okay, excellent. So we did our stretch to open the hips a little bit, but just a little bit more. We'll come into horse pose. So separate your feet. Toes are slightly outward. Take in your breath. Exhale and bend your knees. Open the knees. Come down sitting in between your heels. You can bring palms into Anjali Mudra. You can go side to side. Just loosening down a little bit more. To come up, press firmly in your feet. Squeeze the legs as you press back up. Inhale. And exhale, arms down. Okay. So bring your feet in. We'll work with our balancing half moon. So just turn out your left foot. We'll come into a narrow stance of warrior two. So bend your left knee. Just keep your right arm alongside your body. And then we'll reach for the floor. We want to be about a foot away from your pinky toe on the diagonal. So just bend down. Now rotate your torso so your shoulders and hips are as forward as possible. Keep the knee open over the center line of your foot and transfer the weight onto the front foot. Lift your back leg up. Open that hip a little bit more and a little bit more. Press through the heel. Lift your upper arm. Keep aligning as well as you can. Now, if you press down, hinging in the supporting hip, you'll have a little more stability that way. Reach through fingertips, reach through your crown, reach through the back heel. And then press up and out of your Ardha Chandrasana. Other side. So a short stance of warrior two. Bend your right knee. Align hips and shoulders to the front. And open this knee as much as you're able. Left arm alongside your body. Good. And then reach down about a foot away from your pinky toe on the diagonal, so a little bit forward. Open the shoulders and hips and transfer the weight onto the front foot, your right foot, and lift the back leg up and open your hips and shoulders. Again, wanting to fit in between two panes of glass, just lift your leg up, reach through your fingertips of the upper arm. Compare this to the first side. Is this easier or more stable? Harder? You can look up into your hand. And then soften the front knee and, and bring the back leg down and back into center. All right. And just pausing for a moment in Tadasana. Bring your palms into Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Feel yourself centered, tall. Allow your mind to relax. Feel your posture and your alignment. Lift all 10 toes, separate them out, and then starting with your pinky toe, just set one toe at a time down onto the mat. And then again, press down on the balls of your feet, lift all your toes. Take the pinky toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and big toe. Beautiful. Release your hands, come down sitting on your mat in easy pose or half lotus. You can use a cushion or something to support your hips, or you can just lean forward and pull the fleshy part of your hips out from under you so that you have stability. Bring your hands into your favorite mudra if you wish. Close your eyes. Relax. Oops, sorry. Relax your mind. Now taking that relaxation with you as you lie down on your back for Shavasana, corpse pose. And see if you can go deeper as you allow the energy of the full moon to help you reach and balance emotions. Connect more deeply. Let go more and more. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Start to come back now to your physical realm, hopefully relaxed and reconnected, rejuvenated. Just start to bring some little moves into hands and feet, staying relaxed in your mind. And then slide your feet together and lift your knees up to your chest for a nice wake up stretch. And then roll to one side and press up into sitting. Bring your hands into your favorite mudra. Just imagine that full moon lighting the dark, connecting our emotions. Shining feminine light down onto the planet. And then just bring your palms into prayer hands, Anjali Mudra, further sealing in the benefits of your full moon practice. And may the full moon let you sleep tonight. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for being here.